the reason
because they'll stone you to death.
The reason
Are you
why
telling me in Pakistan they don't do none of that?
the reason why more people don't leave Islam in Pakistan is because you get killed for it.
Dude, you're like talking about, you like jumping to different topics. Are you telling me Pakistan right now it's like hardcore Muslim country, no adultery, no fornication?
Okay,
Is that what
if
you're
you're
saying?
that brave,
Is that what you're saying?
Well, if you're that brave, I dare you to go to Pakistan
I've been to Pakistan.
and stand up and say that you disagree that Muhammad is
No.
the last prophet.
Okay, maybe you'll get in trouble in that way.
So what else am I saying?
But this is what you said.
You
You
said to
said
me-
they don't. You said in Muslim countries people don't fornicate because they're gonna get stoned to death. And then this is what I'm saying. That's not true because in Pakistan, I've been
Is
to
that not
Pakistan.
true in Saudi Arabia?
What about Pakistan? I'm talking.
I didn't say all Muslim countries.
All right, thank you.
Did you think I said that?
Yeah, you said Muslim countries, so which was
Right.
kind of like
okay.
all countries.
So if you think I meant all Muslim countries, that's maybe your mistake, maybe my
look
mistake.
at Turkey.
But I'm clarifying my position, brother. And I'm saying to you that in some countries, a lot of Muslim countries, the penalty for apostasy, which is simply refusing to believe in
Right.
Islam when you were born a Muslim, is death. In a lot of Muslim
Is that in
countries.
the law though? Because
it's the law.
Because what
Bro, it's the law.
Okay, this is what I'm trying to do. What
Bro,
I'm trying to do is I don't want culture and Islam. Is that in the law?
It is the law.
All right, let me tell you this. Let me tell you what it is. If someone leaves Islam, right? If he chooses to leave Islam, he can go. But if he goes around spreading lies where you have a lot of people saying, "Oh, I'm an ex-Muslim,"
is it a lie for him to say I'm an ex-Muslim?
No.
Because people get killed just for that.
No. Look, I'm talking about the ones that choose to be, to be non-Muslim.
Now you're saying that they
go
get
out
killed
and
for
then they
lying.
lie about Islam.
No, so if they just say, I don't believe, I used to be a Muslim and now I'm not, people get killed just for that as well.
Well, then that's not in the law. That's what I'm saying. I specifically know in the law it says if
So the
someone
law
is
is you can't
spreading
make
lies, that's in the Sharia. If someone is spreading lies about the religion after he or she left,
So you agree that people should be
then,
murdered
no,
if they lie about
they're
Islam?
spreading lies.
Okay, even if they lie
you
about...
have the choice to leave.
Even if they lie
you should
about...
not be spreading
Who says
lies.
it's a lie?
Are you
Who says it's a
ex-Muslim?
lie?
Are you ex-Muslim?
Bro,
Are you ex-Muslim?
you still say, first of all,
Does he think
who's
he
to
goes to
say...
Pakistan today? So they're gonna kill him.
That's what I'm saying.
It's mental.
I don't know, no, you're just getting involved. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
It won't happen.
What won't happen?
You think you're gonna go to Pakistan? They're gonna kill you?
Really?
Or Bangladesh?
So have people got killed there for just being non-Muslim?
Guess what? It's a Muslim country. That happens.
And have people been killed there?
Yes, they have.
So-
Do you think you're gonna get killed there?
How do I know? Do you really want me to
Do
go
you
and...
think that that's going to happen? Do you think that people who are ex-Muslims don't go to Pakistan and not get killed?
Of course some of them don't get killed. But some of them do get
Some of
killed.
them do, some of them don't.
Yeah.
It's in a Muslim
So
country.
does that make it a safe place for ex-Muslims or not?
Why in England?
Bro, what's your point?
There's-
Just get to your point. What's your point?
There's no point. We're just talking.
There is no point, yeah? Okay. There is no point because I didn't hear one either.
God damn, you're in a hurry.
Like, I never said all ex-Muslims get killed if they go to Pakistan. What I know is that some ex-Muslims do get killed
And they get killed
for just being an ex-Muslim. Just being an ex-Muslim.
You can walk around here.
I don't think they should get
You
killed.
really don't know.
What, that they should? What are you saying?
What I'm saying to you, when you ask the question, sometimes people ask
What question?
the question of why someone should get killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was asking them if they should get killed for being a non-Muslim.
Yeah. And who should decide that? Is it the people or, who decided they
I
should be
think
killed?
human beings should decide that he doesn't deserve to be killed. That's what human beings should decide.
Law decides that.
Yeah, and who makes the law? And who makes the law?
That country.
Who makes the law?
It's a
And
Muslim
how is the law made?
Wait, can you tell me a Muslim country where they're hardcore like owned by Islamic rules?
Bro, I
Even
don't
in
even know what
Saudi
you're talking
Arabia
about.
today,
What I always say is it's a good discussion, but first establish the law that you're going to talk
Yeah, and who
about.
makes the law?
No, hear me out. Establish
makes
which
the law?
Hear me out. I'm trying to tell you guys, it's a good discussion that you're having, but establish the law you're going to
Yeah, and
first
who
talk
makes the
about.
law?
No, hear me out. The law
Bro,
that you're
I
going to talk about.
understand. Who
What
makes
is
the
it,
law?
Sharia law?
Who makes the law?
yeah, the country.
Man-made
Who
law.
makes the law? Who makes the law in any
The
given
man-made
country?
law that in this country they have is the man that makes
So
it.
tell me where there's
Who
not a
makes
man-made
the
law.
Islamic
Tell me where
law?
there's not a man-made law.
Who makes Islamic law?
Tell
Do
me
you know
somewhere where the law is not man-made.
that? Unfortunately, the Sharia, we say you come from
Yeah,
Allah.
I actually agree there.
A minute ago, he was saying that all cultures use their religion and merge it with their culture.
Yeah,
and therefore-
that's what it
So
is.
now he's saying that in some places they have true Sharia law, which doesn't come from
He never
human
said
beings.
that. He never
it
said
comes
that.
truly from
He never
Allah.
said that.
So what am I saying
He
to
never
you?
said
So
that.
what am I saying to you? Who makes the law? Human beings, isn't it?
Human beings make certain laws.
No, human beings make all the laws. Human beings make all the laws.
And how's that going so far? How's it going? Why are the
I'm
jail,
not talking about how it's going.
Why is the prison so packed with criminals?
I'm not talking about.
Why is it getting worse?
Isn't there criminals?
Laws going on,
isn't there criminals in religious countries? Isn't there prisons in?
No, but there is. They're all man-made laws. A lot of the Muslim countries.
Right.
Today.
So what I'm saying to you is, all laws are made by man.
Dude, if you go to his country
By
where
the
he's
way,
from.
of course. Can you answer my question?
What's your question?
Which Islamic country, or Muslim country, that following the Sharia law today?
None.
You think no country?
Saudi Arabia does a
So
selective.
you mentioned if you go to Pakistan or these certain countries, you'll be killed for coming out of Islam.
Why do you think that's the case?
No, hear me out.
Why do you think that's the case?
You're not listening to the question I'm asking you. What I'm asking is, did they follow the Sharia law?
No, they don't.
Does it say in their
Who
constitution?
says? They say they do.
No, they don't.
In their constitution,
don't.
unfortunately, they don't follow it. Their
The only
constitution
country that-
says they should follow
Where did
the
they get the
democracy law.
idea that it should be against the law
No
to leave a
Muslim
religion?
country in the world today follows Sharia law. Only Saudi Arabia cherry picks what it wants and what it doesn't want. You cannot even
Only
say
Saudi
Arabia
Arabia,
is like, no, they don't. I said they cherry pick
maybe
Sharia law. It's
Somalia.
not even Sharia
And
law in
Somalia,
there.
actually.
Every other country.
I'll make that
Pakistan is like
state.
London.
Saudi Arabia and Somalia.
So what exactly is Sharia law? Because you're saying that
Sharia-
no one has
look,
managed
That's what I'm
to.
saying to you.
Guys, will you just shut up and let one person speak at a time, yeah? Because it's just stupid. You're both talking at the same time.
You know-
Brother,
okay,
wait a
let me
minute.
tell you.
What is Sharia law and why can't any human country manage to implement
Look,
it?
Sharia law is God's law.
What is it?
That's what it is. It's God's. What do you mean? What is it? It's God's law. That's how it starts, right?
What are the rules?
Look,
What
let
are
me
the
tell you.
rules
Let me
of
tell
it?
you. Let me tell you.
What did God say that should be this law?
Well, if you study it, you're going to be surprised. In Harvard, look, in Harvard University in the States right now, in Harvard, listen, Harvard
Yeah,
University.
he's back.
Listen. You can call it whatever you want. Harvard University, they have a verse from the Quran, right, which talks about justice.
Ooh.
No, let me hear
does
me
that
out.
prove?
No, I'm going there. Because listen, so they have this verse that says it talks about the justice, how it's not gonna wrong nobody and it's just, right? So Sharia law, those people studied it. They have some verses in it.
So
Where it
you're
says,
saying that the American Constitution was based on the Quran?
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm
Bro,
saying.
you're a joker.
That's not what I'm saying. Are you
Stop
just,
joking,
are you
bro.
want to play around with words?
Bro, come on, just tell me what you're trying to say.
Okay, what I'm trying to say is Sharia law. If you study it, it's a whole law. I can't
So
just
what is it? So
I
what
can't
is
just tell you in one word. It's God's law. That's how I'm going to tell you. In one word. In one word.
Give me an example of it. Something.
So do
What, are you like going to law
perfect
school?
Sharia, do apostates get killed?
Yeah. So in the perfect Sharia.
Okay, you can't just go to law school and be like, oh, I want. Tell me what's the law.
Right, let's deal with one.
It's the law. It's
okay,
not. It's
let's
not
deal
like
with one specific aspect of this magical
Alright,
law.
alright,
Yeah.
alright.
So my brother asked me here, what about apostates being killed? Is that part of your magical Sharia law?
Where is this video going anyway?
YouTube.
Where is this going? Sorry?
Speakers Corner UK, content over everything, 2 channels, yeah? So what I want to know is, in this magical Sharia perfect law of yours, is it okay to murder someone for leaving Islam?
Let me just hide it.
Because you seem to know a lot about it. You think that is perfect.
So what's your name, sorry?
Ansar.
Sorry?
Ansar.
Ansar, yeah? Oh, sorry. I'm not Abdul Hakim, yeah?
Abdul Hakim.
The thing is, yeah, what many people do, and it's a big misconception, let me finish, yeah, is they pick on aspects of Islam, which is the hudud, which is the...
Bro,
the
we're not talking about anything to do with
Listen,
that. I'm
the
asking the
killing-
brother a simple
No, you're
question.
talking about the
He
killing.
said that God's law is perfect and nobody on earth has ever implemented it correctly. So I'm saying to him, even this theoretical perfect law, let's find one aspect of it, which we've heard about. Is it okay and perfect in the law of a society to murder someone for leaving Islam? Is that something you think is perfectly true and perfectly a good law? Just answer the question, guys. What are you not tap dancing around?
Who are you talking about tap dance?
Bro, answer that question. Answer it, innit? Simple question. Answer it. Is that part of your magical Sharia?
Dictate how they should answer.
Is that part of your
Like I was
magical
saying, like I
Sharia?
was saying, yeah.
Dictate how they should answer the question.
Bro,
Yeah.
Another person.
Apostasy.
and you think that's a valid magical perfect law?
So the thing is, a lot of countries have that. So here
And so that makes it perfect.
This country is called treason.
No,
It's
no.
not the same
What the hell are you
It is the
talking
same
about?
thing. It is the same thing.
Bruv,
A lot of people
stop being silly.
who left Islam.
Stop being silly, mate.
Why is that a silly thing?
Because I asked you a direct question. Is that part of a perfect law, as far as you're concerned? To murder someone for not believing in that religion?
No, don't even get close.
Right, so then this Sharia he's talking about, you already disagree. And if I'm not wrong, my friend here will disagree.
Dude, if
You made up
someone
some
lives
magical
Islam-
list
you-
of
look,
rules.
Is homosexuality allowed in Islam? No, it's not allowed.
Why not? Why not? Why not? What's the problem
Let me
with
get
it?
to my point. What's wrong? Oh, dude, let me just get to my point. This is what I'm saying. If you're a homosexual, but if you're in your house, if you're not doing public, not telling everybody, announcing, then that's between you and God. But if you come out there, do it in public, all this shameful act,
No.
then you're going to be punished.
Why
So
should you
in
be
the
punished?
same
What have you
way-
done wrong?
Listen, in the same
Tell me what you have done
what you've
wrong.
done wrong is you're being a man, you're going to a man, which
So
is
what?
unnatural.
Wait a minute.
Even animals
okay,
don't do
wait a
that.
minute.
Animals
If it's
don't do
unnatural,
that.
where does it come from?
Animals don't even do that.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't
Wait a
do
minute.
that.
They do.
Every
1,500 animals
Every
do.
single species of mammal that we have studied exhibits
No,
homosexuality.
that's a,
Every
don't
single-
go there, don't go
Okay.
there. Don't
Every
go there.
single
Don't
one.
Okay,
go
I'll take that back. But look,
Yes.
all right, I'll take that back. But listen.
1,500 species minimum. 1,500.
Where?
Go look it up. There's at least 1,500 they've identified with a small percentage of them are
Okay, that's
homosexual,
surprising,
same
but I
sex.
didn't know that. I'll
Yeah,
check
go look that up. Yeah.
But if you live Islam, or if you're doing homosexuality or whatever, if you're doing that for your own self, nobody's gonna bother you.
Wait a minute. Even
you
if
don't have to come
Even
out
if
there.
you no, wait a minute. Why should you hide it? If that's your nature, that you are
Okay,
homosexual.
is that nature?
Of
So
course,
you're
it's
talking
nature.
about the urge, right? Okay.
Not the urge.
Look,
Not the
hold on.
urge.
So somebody
not the
says,
urge.
okay, well,
Bro.
I'm attracted to that dude because I'm a man.
Bro.
If you have the urge to steal people,
Bro.
to do illegal stuff, are you gonna do it?
Bro,
You
I'm not-
want to do it, but it's wrong.
You just shut up and let me answer.
That's what it is.
It's
You
not
shut
the
up. I'm
urge.
talking the whole
It's
time.
not the urge. Yeah? It's your nature to find
There's no
certain people
nature. That's
attractive.
bullshit, man.
Bro,
That's
if you
nature.
don't have any education, that's not my fault.
That's not nature. That's not
Ask you something,
nature.
brother, yeah?
If you're not educated, it's not my fault.
You don't
Bro,
understand.
if you don't have the
You have a
education,
very low
it's
IQ,
not my
brother.
fault.
You don't understand.
If an innocent person gets raped, what should you say? Should they be killed or put in prison or let go?
They should be punished for that.
They should be punished. What? How?
I don't think it's up to me to decide.
You know what?
I haven't
Who's
got
up to? That's a good question.
Wait a minute.
Who's up to?
A group of human beings, the society of
for you?
people, would have to come to some understanding. Bro,
I'll tell you how it is.
will you just listen? Yeah? A group of human beings would have to come to some understanding to decide why it happened, how bad it is, what the effects were, and what the punishment should be based on that.
Ultimately, who
What's
is
the punishment?
No, hear me out.
There is no ultimately. There
is
is
it
no
the king,
ultimately.
the queen? Who decides
There
the
is
law?
no ultimately. It will-
This is why you have no guidance. This is why you have no
Wait,
guidance.
It will change. It will change from time to time, from society to society, from person to person.
I'm saying
There is
this
no
country,
absolute
hear me out,
about it.
hear me out. This country, if an innocent person has been raped, who should decide what the punishment should be?
Well, in
That's
this
the
country,
simple- yeah.
the law and the courts do, don't they?
Is that correct?
And so there's
In
the
this
authority,
country, that's what
there's
happens, isn't
Is
it?
that correct? You accept that system?
I have to accept that
No,
system.
you didn't have to.
Yes, I do. If I want to live here, then I have to live by the system.
Yeah, if you're living in a Muslim country, you have to live by that.
Exactly. Thank you.
So,
Oh,
so
hear me
why
out,
don't I go to
hear me out,
Muslim
hear me out,
countries?
hear me out, hear
So
me
why
out.
don't I
Wait,
go to
wait,
Muslim
calm down,
countries?
calm down.
dancing around.
Calm down, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out.
Homosexual thing.
Hear me out, hear me out. Gary,
But they've done it a lot of times. They keep going from one
hear
thing
me
to
out, hear me
another.
out, hear me out. Do you know what Islam says about rape then? What does this country say about rape, by the way?
What are you talking
No,
about?
what does this country...
You tell me. What are you talking
No,
about?
do you know what he says? It's
What, the
obviously
definition of
imprisonment. Yeah, if someone's been
If you
raped,
force someone into a sexual act that they don't want to do,
yes, that it's been raped, what's the
Right.
punishment?
it would depend on exactly the exact situation.
Yeah.
It would depend on the exact situation.
There's no situation.
No,
Which is
What I'm asking
reasonable.
you, is it capital punishment? Or what
Bro,
is it? What is
Bro,
it?
There is no capital
There could be.
It's not, so it's imprisonment.
Yes.
If innocent person's been
Bro,
raped...
the
hear me
definition.
out.
Shut up a second. Yeah, the definition of rape ranges. The definition of rape ranges from somebody being drunk and not being in their senses enough to consent, all the way to grabbing someone, dragging them and beating them to death, holding them for weeks and raping them again and again. So you tell me there should be one punishment for both acts.
Stick on the homosexuality thing.
Answer, what we're trying to get at,
Hear me out, hear me out.
I know what you're trying to get at.
What we're trying to get at is you against the Sharia, yeah? You're
What?
Listen, Anser.
What do you say about homosexuals?
Yeah, but Anser, quickly, forget that, yeah?
Say that again.
Forget that.
You don't want to talk about it, bro.
Anser, look, yeah?
You lot jump around. What are we talking about?
Listen,
Choose a
let me
topic
speak.
and stick to it.
Alright, let me speak, yeah, quickly, yeah? Anser, you're against the Sharia, yeah? Correct, you're against the Sharia.
I asked him what it was. He wouldn't even tell me one
you don't
aspect
know what
of
it is?
it.
You don't know what it
I
is?
had to tell him that it's part of the Sharia to kill apostates, but he wouldn't even admit that himself. So what are you talking about? When you say Sharia, define it.
No. When we have a discussion, okay, you have to have a stance, okay, for me to refute, and I have to have a stance for you to refute, right? That's correct. Yeah?
So what's your point?
So what is your perfect system?
I don't have a perfect system.
So class, finish. Get lost.
Okay, so because you go with some primitive man-made rapist system that is better than mine admitting.
What did you say? Say that again?
No, that's better than me admitting that we don't have a perfect system. Yeah, you going on with that stuff.
What's the solution then?
My solution is that human beings need to come to an understanding about minimizing the pain and suffering of living creatures and maximizing the pleasure and happiness of living creatures.
Doing that?
We can go about doing that by discussing, debating, and looking at the facts and the evidence of the situation we're in.
Where's the guidance in your life? Ansar, where's the guidance in your life? Where's the
What are you
guidance?
talking about, bro?
You're just speaking, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we have objective truth to look at, which is the Quran and Sunnah.
How do you know it's objective?
Yes, how do you know that's objective?
You know how it's objective.
Beside that, come back to
No,
the
you
road.
made the claim. How do you know it's
It's
objective?
objective truth, the Quran.
How do you know that?
What do you mean how do I know? It's from Allah. Can you?
That doesn't make it
From Allah subhanahu wa
I don't think Allah exists.
Yes, that's just your claim.
There's nothing to
That's just your claim.
Look here, the Quran is self-explained.
No, it's not.
Like, for example, let's say you give an example, yeah?
The Bhagavad Gita is very self-explanatory. It explains why it exists in a very
Okay, I answered the question. You're right, I didn't answer the question properly, yeah?
Not at all, no.
You know, with science or even the Quran, yeah? Even the Bible, let me finish, yeah? Even the Bible, it has things called falsification tests, yeah?
No, it doesn't. Because
do
the
you mean by
definition of a falsification
Yeah, go on.
test
Explain.
is that you come up with a hypothesis, you think of an experiment to disprove that hypothesis. That's the scientific definition of falsification. The Quran, if you say, oh, bring a verse live kid, and that will falsify it, that's bollocks. Because that is a subjective way of reading
You
literature.
haven't even heard what I've said.
Bro, don't give me this nonsense.
Yeah,
Don't
what I
use
said.
words like falsification when you're talking about subjective interpretation of literature. Falsification is a scientific principle and it's well defined.
Listen, yeah, falsification.
All right.
What I mean by falsification? You just
Don't use that word
Okay,
in that
let me-
way.
let me
You're
explain what's
misusing the word.
falsification test of the Quran is 2, yeah? And you just mentioned one of them, yeah?
And it's not a
One
proper
is-
falsification
One
test.
is.
Because if it was, you would have a criteria with which you can tell us
This is the
you can
criteria.
disprove it in
Are
the
you gonna
physical
listen- are
world.
you gonna have
If it's
a-
based on
It's a monologue or a
if it's
dialogue.
based on
It's a monologue or a
interpretation,
dialogue.
that's literature.
Is this a monologue or a dialogue?
Bro, I already know
Are
your
you
point.
gonna listen or not?
I already know your
Are
point.
you gonna listen or not? If you don't want to listen, then
He don't want to listen.
Your magical truth. Go on, speak it.
you understand? Like I was saying, if you wanna disagree with the falsification test, then that's fine. That's up to you.
on.
But I'm saying to you, there's falsification tests behind how we can identify whether the Quran's from Allah or not.
Yeah.
The best way is to read it yourself.
I've read it myself.
You understand?
I've read it myself.
You read the whole Quran.
Yes.
Yeah, believe it or not.
Okay, so what did you find?
A bit boring and
wow.
repetitive.
It was
Go on,
Very
continue.
boring
Okay,
and
continue.
repetitive.
I didn't think it was very good literature.
Okay, so give me an example. Give me an example then.
Bro, don't let him change the subject.
Give me an example.
Don't let him change the subject. Don't let him change the
Not going to,
subject.
okay.
Carry on with your falsification point.
Okay, so the first way is read it yourself. Yeah, that's why when I
Just tell me what your
guide you,
falsification criteria is, bro.
First,
And I'll tell you why it's not a true
You said already. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also says that in Surah Nisa, verse 82, Allah says
Bro, we know you memorize the
that
verses.
don't they contemplate over the Quran? Yeah, don't the people don't they
How's that
contemplate over the Quran?
falsification?
Listen.
Bro,
Yeah.
what are you
Let me
talking
finish.
Ask the question, you answer it.
Let me finish.
Right, let him answer it. Let him answer it.
Bro, I
Don't
told
they-
you before,
don't
when
they-
you say a
Are you gonna interrupt me
falsification
again?
criteria, we're
Do
not
you know how
talking
to have a
about
dialogue?
different ways of interpreting
You know how to have a
literature.
dialogue, yeah? Allah says, don't they contemplate over the Quran? Don't they reflect over the Quran? Had that been from someone else other than Allah,
Wow, yeah. There would
You
have
would have
been a
found it,
mistake in it, blah, 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 blah.
When you contradiction, yeah?
This is a
Allah says-
subjective test. This is like me
How's
saying...
a subjective test?
I'll tell you. This is like me saying...
Let me
look at
give you
my-
camera and
No,
it was
I'm going to
all-
tell you.
I'll tell you why it's not subjective.
No.
I'll tell you why it's not
how it's
subjective,
I'm going to tell you how it's subjective.
Alright, go on.
Because, listen,
Are you okay, by the way? Are you fine?
why are you saying that?
No, you just are you okay? Yeah, you fine, yeah? I'll explain it.
Let me be okay.
Okay, fine.
This is like me saying,
Yeah.
look at my baby. This is the most beautiful child in the world.
Yeah.
You bring me a more beautiful child and let me decide if this child is more beautiful. Who would say, no, your son is more beautiful than mine? No one would.
Okay, the problem with the analysis,
There is no problem.
The problem with the scenario, the analogy, yes, Jack, yeah, thank you very much. Yeah. The problem with the analogy is that the person who has the baby is not claiming that this is, I'm a prophet or I have the truth.
Just say
I
you know
have
it because
just
Allah told
claimed
you.
that.
Just say
I
Allah
have
told
just
you.
claimed, I'm just claiming that I am the prophet of all babies, and I believe that this baby is the most beautiful baby in the world. You bring a more beautiful baby than this. You bring it.
This is where I have to leave this discussion because if you're going
That's
to go
right,
with this,
because you have no answer. We read the Quran.
It's the same for
We've read the Quran.
One of the scholars, he said, I debated with an intelligent person and I won. I debated with a foolish person and I lost.
That's right.
And this is
That's
the
why you
situation.
think you're winning. You think
I'm
you're
losing, I'm
winning.
losing.
Thank you. Walk away. Because I'm still here. I will walk away. Listen, the problem is this. The problem is this. There's two problems. One, you think we haven't read this book, and you think you're going to come up with
Are you
theories
sure
that
you've read it though? Are you sure you've read the Quran?
Yes.
In English and Arabic, yeah?
It doesn't matter.
It does, it does.
Have you
No,
read
it
the Bhagavad
doesn't.
Gita in ancient
My
Hindu?
friend, are you?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, by the way, just I just want to ask you something.
Have you read the Bible in the old ancient Greek?
So you're saying?
Have you read the New Testament?
No, I
in
just
old
want to know.
ancient
I'm
Greek?
not saying that it disputes.
Oh,
or-
have you?
I'm just saying. Have you
Have
read it in
you?
Arabic and English? That's all.
Have you read it in old ancient Greek? So maybe it's true in old ancient Greek. How do you know you haven't read it in Greek? You just admitted it. So maybe it's correct in Greek.
What in Greek, sorry?
The Bible, the New Testament. Have you read it in
Bible.
Greek?
Where's the Bible
It
from?
doesn't matter. Have you read it in Greek?
Where's the Bible from?
One second. It was written in Greek.
It's the Bible is a collection of books. So what are you talking about?
Yeah, all right, fine. You know what I mean. Don't be fallacious, okay? Do you know what that word means? Now, listen. We've read the Quran.
I read the Quran.
Okay, no, we've read the Quran.
Oh, you've read the Quran.
We've read it, okay.
What
We've
did you find?
analysed it.
What's the first?
One
What's the first
second,
chapter of the Quran?
1 second. It's a prayer.
What's the first chapter?
It's a prayer.
What's the first line?
It's a prayer.
What's the first line?
Listen, only because I don't remember it doesn't mean I haven't read it. Okay.
Respectfully, he's asking you.
Okay. Now, 1 second. 1 second. We've read it. Okay.
Have you remembered what you read?
What's that going to do with that? What
Okay,
difference would
let
that
me give you an
make?
example, yeah?
What difference would that make?
Let me tell you why, yeah?
Have you read the Bible?
Let me tell you why, yeah? You give me a book to read, yeah? I said, I've read it, but it's rubbish. I said, okay.
Why
can
would
you
I
tell me-
remember
let me
something I
see,
think is nonsense?
Yeah, but I say, you told me, okay, so give me some example from the book that you found rubbish. And I said, I don't know, I forgot it.
Okay, what about? But the problem is, I could do that. What you're going to say is this.
Yeah.
You didn't understand it. It's different in Arabic. Let me explain it to you. And I'm not going to do that. I could give you surahs and ayahs. Then I'll say, I think these are ridiculous. I think this is nonsense.
So give me an example.
I'm not going to. I don't want to.
But this is not.
I've been coming here too long.
This is how we have discussion, because if you're not going to give me an
Okay,
example.
I will give you one. I
Please,
will
yeah,
give
please,
you one.
yeah, please,
but
yeah.
I don't want you to try to explain it.
Okay,
All
listen.
you have to do is say, okay.
No, that's not a real discussion.
No, I don't know, because see what you're doing. You want to explain it to me. I don't want to
It's not about me
explain.
explaining. If it's not about me explaining, you know the Quran.
I don't wanna
You can't just give your own
explain.
understanding to the Quran.
What makes you think that? Because that's what. Okay, what you're doing here is you're imposing something. What you're saying is,
Yeah.
because if I turn up here next week and I say this to you, I've done this. I put this to a test.
Yeah.
Okay, if I come here and I say, I don't believe this surah. This is why I can't be a Muslim. If I come down and you go, oh, you don't understand it. I've done this here. I came back a month later with the same surah, same ayah. I said, I'm considering being a Muslim because of this. They went, good, that's really good. They didn't say no because you don't understand
What surah? What surah is this?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Okay.
So when you ask
It
them,
doesn't matter.
We don't need to have a discussion. We need to give and take. You know, you can't just like.
You're not.
no,
You're
it's up
missing
to
my
right, it's up
point.
to that, you know.
What is the point I've just made?
The point you just made is I haven't gone.
You don't get it. Is it?
I don't
You
get
don't
it.
even
Quick
get
question,
it.
can I ask you
get the
something?
point.
Yeah, ask me something.
Are you fluent in Arabic?
I'm not fluent in Arabic. I'm learning.
Are you quite knowledgeable in the Quran?
Yeah.
Are you willing
not
to come
scholar.
online and have a discussion?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm ready
Okay,
to.
I will take, because you're the first Muslim in Speaker's Corner has agreed to that.
Yeah.
I've got a show next Friday at 8 p.m. UK time, where I've got a non-Muslim who claims to be an expert in the Quran,
Okay, alhamdulillah.
who doesn't think the Quran is true.
Okay.
I would love you to come on and show us why
When
you
is
think
this?
it is.
When is this?
8 p.m. This Friday coming, yeah.
This Friday
25th. Are you available?
Thing is, I'm working.
8 p.m. in the evening?
Yeah. Unless you make it in the morning or something.
No, I can't. I mean, it's already booked, and we always do the show at 8 p.m. on a
Unless he comes
Friday.
out, tends to come down to Speaker's Corner.
He's in the US. He can't come here.
US.
No.
Think of someone else that you could maybe.
Yeah, I think
anybody?
I think
Is
of
there
someone else.
anybody else?
He spoke to Mohammed Hijab. He spoke to
Is he
Mohammed.
still here? I tried to. He said he'd give me his number, but he's disappeared.
Bring Mansour in.
Mansour.
No, I asked Mansour. He
yeah.
didn't want to.
Yeah, they're all a bit.
Bring Mansour
I've asked Mansour, Adnan, other people. They don't want to do it online.
No problem. I'll try and make time. I'll ask my work if I can make time. I would love to do that. Alhamdulillah.
Yes,
I'd love to do
this
that.
man claims to be expert, and if you
Even me myself, I don't think I have all the knowledge. But
That's fine.
One of the scholars said that half the knowledge is to say I don't know. So
Careful, buddy.
not arrogant.
I just wanted to ask.
When we say
Take care, guys. I'm gonna go.
when we say we don't know, we're being
Okay,
fooled.
this brother has a question for me. Let's have that.
Thank you for that.
Your loved one,
enjoyed getting
your
involved.
mother,
Thank you.
or your daughter, either of them, your loved one we're talking about.
Yeah.
What do you think a fair punishment should be? Imprisonment? Hear me out. These are a fair punishment.
Oh, I understand the point.
Hear me out.
The answer is, it depends on the
I haven't
situation.
even asked the question.
Yes, you have asked the question.
I've had to.
just give him any answer. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, just tell him. Tell him what he wants to
Your
hear.
loved one, your mother, in this case, yeah, or your sister.
25 years in prison.
25 years in prison.
Yeah. What would be a fair punishment? Either imprisonment,
Feed him pork and
capital
alcohol.
punishment. What should be? For the
25
rape?
years?
25 years. And do you think that's justified?
Well, I think that it does make some grounds in rectifying the situation. How can I know whether it's truly a magical, perfect balance?
Okay, so after
So what would you say is the best way to deal with that situation?
They've done a research on this on most people. And survey you can look into yourself.
Alabat.
And they ask most people if your loved one.
Most people, the majority of human beings.
Some. I'm not saying most people. They done a research.
There's 7 billion human beings. How did they research most people?
Forget
So
what
what are
I
you trying to
said.
say?
They done a research on this. Yeah?
On how many people?
They are certain people. I
They
don't,
asked,
I'm
okay.
not-
So
I'm
some
not-
people asked a few other people.
Yes. Whether if their loved one has been raped, whether they will have a imprisonment or imprisonment. Most people actually chose that either that person should be killed to death. This is the raper.
When you say most people, you mean that small group of people that
I've been asked the question. Or they're going to either go and torture as well. So most people actually went for torture as well as
what's your point?
killing the person. So what I'm saying is when you were comparing before the Quran and the man-made law, the Sharia
But these
law,
people are wrong.
the Quran says even though you were saying, oh, why is someone who went out of Islam should be killed, the Quran says also someone who claimer and rapist should be also killed.
So you think the two things are the same?
No,
Raping someone and leaving Islam.
I'm not
What are you trying to say? Bro, what are you trying to say? Are you drunk?
No.
How much have you drunk today?
I'm not drunk. I'm not far
Bro,
from
so
drunk.
what are you
no,
saying
but you
to me?
insulted me. No, you accused me of drunk. I'm not saying I'm drunk.
Bro, you just told me
Hear
that
Hear
the
out.
punishment for raping someone and the punishment for leaving someone, according to your magical perfect Sharia, is the bloody same. That's disgusting.
Did I say that?
Yes.
You just
Have I
did.
said that?
Yes.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have. We heard you.
No, you haven't.
just told me
I
that.
haven't.
The
What I'm
punishment
saying
is the
to you-
same for both
what I'm saying
crimes.
to you, the Quran says a lot of things.
Bro, how do you expect me to respect some moral system that will murder you for raping someone
So do
and
you-
murder
do you
you
agree?
for leaving the religion?
Would
for
you
a
agree
difference of
if
opinion.
someone raped your mother and someone, the judge says they should be killed? Do you agree to that?
I agree to what?
Would you agree to if someone raped your mother,
Yeah. And they should
the
get
judge,
25,
and
they
no,
get 25 years in prison.
and the judge said they should be killed? Do you agree to that?
Bro, what are you asking me? I'm not in the position to make that choice.
Fair enough. He couldn't answer it. We leave it as
I
that.
think he knows what he's saying because
Excuse me, are you saying they're saying raping someone's mum is the same as leaving his what? Another, what do you mean?
They're two different things.
what would
I
you-
never said that. He was implying that. I never said that.
What is that?
But what would you say if someone raped your mother? Do you think they deserve to be killed? That's why I asked
Okay,
him.
do you know why they say justice is blind? Do you know why they say that? Have you ever heard of that?
No, I've asked him.
No,
The question. No. Let's stick to the question.
No,
the
no.
question I asked him was, if someone raped your mother, what would be a fair punishment?
Okay, so I
And
would say
unfortunately,
imprisonment.
he couldn't answer it.
No, it wasn't. I'll say it. 25 years. There we go. 25 years. Ask me.
25.
Do you know why I'm not the person to judge that? Do you know why I would not judge the person who murdered? Why do you think society does not let individuals who are the victims judge the oppressors?
Well, this is where we differ. This is where we differ.
I'm asking you a question. Why do you think that it's individuals who do not make the judgment call and it's
That's what I'm
judges?
saying. This is where we differ, unfortunately. This is where we differ. We say something like rape, murder, and someone leaving
Apostasy.
Islam, apostasy, all of these things.
Yeah.
We believe all of these things should be down to the Creator.
Which says what?
And
Death.
And in that case, if he says death, so be it then.
And you want us to accept that in the West?
No, in the
Okay.
West. He said, unfortunately, in the
So
West
why don't you
doesn't
go around
say.
killing all
But hear me out. The West, no. The
Because you
West,
just admitted that the Creator is the one to decide, and we should do what the Creator has ordained. So he's told you to kill people that leave Islam. So why
Is
don't
this
you?
what you should
But
am I saying this should imply in this country? No. I'm saying in this country.
So this magical Sharia law that your magical God invented only applies in Islamic countries and has no relevance here.
Islam tells you the same thing. Islam tells you
Right,
that you
so-
should live by the law of the country.
Right.
Okay, so let me ask you a question personally. Do you think it's
You see-
right? Do you think it's a good thing for rapists and apostates to be killed? You personally, as a Muslim.
Me personally,
Yes,
as a
you
Muslim,
personally.
then obviously if this applies in the Islamic world, this
No,
is what
I'm asking you.
in this country.
I'm asking you personally, not
Yeah.
the country. Do you think, as a human being,
Yeah.
that is a good thing? That's my question to you, regardless of the country you're in.
Regardless of what country
Yes.
I'm in.
What would
And
you do?
Even in Pakistan or Saudi
Wherever,
Arabia.
doesn't matter.
No,
I
no.
want your personal
To me, to me, I believe in whatever the Creator says.
which is
I'm
what?
not sure if it should be applied in here because there was a different law. I believe what the Creator
Are you
says. because I'm a
saying
believer.
then that the law in Saudi Arabia, which is to kill someone for leaving Islam, is a good law?
And the law, if they applied perfectly, the
So it
Sharia.
is a good law.
To me, if the Sharia law is
but that
applied,
aspect of the Sharia
no,
law-
hear me out. Unfortunately, what Saudi Arabia do today is they don't apply the Sharia law 100%.
Do they apply that part of it?
What, the rape?
No, to killing
Do
apostates.
they apply the rape?
No, bro.
Do you know if they apply the rape
Bro,
in
stop
Sharia
jumping
law?
around.
Unfortunately,
We are asking you-
But you're jumping around as well. You couldn't answer it.
This is not worth it.
We'll leave it as that.
You've admitted that you think
No, I haven't
ex-Muslims
admitted-
should be killed.
No, I
but you-
haven't.
but you just-
Unfortunately,
you're not brave enough.
I
You're not
did
brave
not
enough.
admit that, my friend. And even if you love Islam, I didn't admit that, and I never said that.